Hey, what's up, guys? It's my her Elvin, and today we're gonna watch another scary anime video. Okay, what is this? Horror Night in the Cabin? What? Okay, let's watch this.
A few years ago, I took my family up to the cabins by the lake because I just won a big case against some drug dealer.
Vacation.
In the middle of the night,
Vacation.
my wife woke me up shaking my shoulder pretty hard. She told me that someone was banging on our door. I thought to myself, why would someone come to our cabin in the middle of the night? I got up to go check the door and my wife tried to hand me my bat, but I told her I wouldn't need it. The person kept knocking and I opened the door.
Knocking the door.
It was a kid standing there.
Wait.
I asked.
I think that kid is a creeper. Man, that kid is a creeper, baby. That kid is a creeper. Run, bro. If you see a strange kid, they can actually attack you. Like, I saw a lot of videos they made, like, buying kids on the dark web. And some of the kids have, like, guns. You know? You just need to run.
Tim, what are you doing here? Then he started running.
What?
So, I chased after him as my wife watched. He kept running in circles, then he tripped and I grabbed him and asked him, why are you knocking at our door in the middle of the night?
What?
The boy said, 'cause my uncles told me to.
What?
I asked, what?
Wait.
Why? The boy hesitated and looked me straight in my eyes and said, to get you out of the house. Simultaneously, I hear my wife scream out my name in horror, and I hear footsteps running right behind me. I turn around and I see 4 hooded men running toward me. I reacted so quick that I ran over the kid. I see my wife and she ran off the porch ready to swing the bat, but I yelled at her to get back inside and called the cops. The guys were chasing me and were about 15 feet behind me. I made it inside the cabin, grabbed my cell phone and I called the cops. When the police officers arrived, they noticed that those guys went through our car and stole some of my information. Who were those guys? And what would have happened if they would have caught me? I know the situation could have been worse. They could have went inside the cabin with my kids and my wife, but what did they want with me? After that night, we never went back to that cabin.
I don't know. What is that? Let's watch this thing. Play now. True maid. What is that?
We used to have a maid from Indonesia, and her name is Wati. Well, one night it was probably around 2 a.m. Everyone was sleeping. Suddenly, my brother and I heard my maid weeping. She was crying softly. We thought she probably missed her family in Indonesia, so we just ignored her and went back to sleep. The next day, at the same time, around 2 a.m., she was weeping again. This went on and on for 3 months. We told our parents about it, and everyone had the same thought. She probably missed her family back home. One night at 9 p.m., my brothers and I were chilling in the living room. My maid was in the kitchen washing dishes. My dad was fixing the kitchen light, and suddenly my dad saw a shadow running around in the storage room. My dad thought it was one of us playing around, so my dad called out to my brother, "Can you please get the light bulb from the drawer?" But no one answered. Then my dad shouted, "Hey, can someone help me out and get the light bulb for me?" Both of us ran towards my dad from the living room, which is on the opposite side of the storage room. My dad then got confused and asked us why we came from the living room. We got goosebumps and walked into the storage room. We switched the lights on and saw that there was no one there. However, we saw the maid shaking. She looked at us, then started weeping again.
What?
My dad asked, "Who was that, and why are you weeping?" My maid then explained that it was her guardian from Indonesia. My dad asked her to call him out, and he was going to call the police.
My goodness.
But my maid stated that it was not a human, but a spirit that was summoned to protect her. After that, my dad brought us to a nearby hotel for the night and hired a spiritual hunter to chase the spirit away. Following that incident, we no longer heard the maid weeping, and she was sent back to Indonesia 3 days after the incident.
Phew. And I hope you guys like that video. Don't forget to share this video. Turn on the notification bell. If you want me to make more true scary animation video, get this video a big thumb up. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and share this video. And follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Elvin Dawn. See you guys next time, and bye. Peace.